Hello and welcome to Gauntlet on the C64, and well, this is a conversion from the coin-op. And when did this come out? 80. Well, it says 85. Sounds about right. So, unlike the coin-op, you can only play this conversion in two-player modes at the most, and I think that already I think the game's onto a bit of a losing streak after that, because it was one of the sort of original party games. Play with your friends, all gathered around the arcade machine. But well, with only two players, it's a little bit of a pisser for sure. And well, to make it even worse, I'm going to play one-player mode here. So you can pick who you want to go. We'll go with the wizard. Yeah, I think the sort of social aspect of the game is really where a lot of its appeal comes from. And once you start to take that away, I think the appeal starts to diminish a little bit. But it's easy to say that now, but because when the game came out, I mean, there's no doubt it was quite an influential game, and many Gauntlet clones started to appear afterwards. So you know, you can't deny that this is an influential game. And the conversion itself on a 64 is actually okay. I don't think you could have expected it to be much better, to be honest. So here we go. Take control of the wizard. The aim of the game is just to exit each level and get to the next level. And I can't remember how many levels there are on the 64 version. 100 and maybe 128 or something like that. Now what happens is the enemies appear out of these generators that are known. There's a pile of bones there. Once you destroy the generator, no more enemies will appear. So I've picked up a key here, and I could go down the exit, but I'm not going to, because further on in the level is an exit to level 4. So it means we can jump a couple of levels. So it's one of these games that it's worth exploring the levels as well to try and make the best progress you can in the game. But as I've already mentioned, it's more fun in multiplayer modes. On your own, it's not that much fun. You can pick up these bits of food to top up your energy. There's another key. I won't go any further because I know this is the best place to exit the level. Exit to level 4. So here we are, level 4. You see graphically it doesn't vary very much. I think the coin-op version had different coloured or different tiled floors, so there's a bit of variety, more variety in the graphics, but in the 64 version it's just grey. So it does become a bit dull to look at. But it still has a number of different enemies. Each has got their own sort of characteristic. And I suppose in the coin-op version there'll probably be an attract screen showing you what the enemies were. All the different types, but well, there's an exit to level 8, but we need to figure out how to get there. Now I've picked up a potion, which is basically a smart bomb, so if I can press, I think it's space on the 64 version. I've already I've already managed to uncover. The main problem when the game was released was the fact that it had quite a few bugs in it, and I've already managed to uncover one that I can't fire anymore. It's not letting me fire. I can no do hand-to-hand combat, which so I suppose this is quite an accurate review. Otherwise, apart from the bugs, this is quite a decent decent conversion. I think as good as you could hope for, but yeah, the bugs do crop up now and then. Sometimes you can go through walls and things. I can't believe it. So I would like to show you more, but I don't think I'm going to get much further. Yeah, I'm firing away here, but nothing's happening. So that's Gauntlet for you. Quite a reasonably accurate conversion, but slightly ruined by bugs. Slightly ruined by the lack of, or the lack of more than two players. I wonder if it'll. I need to get to the level to. I wonder if it'll fix it once I get to the end of the level. So one of these games, if you've got if you've got a friend rounds, in this case, it's probably more fun. But I guess it starts to get a bit boring in one-player mode, to be honest. So I'm not really a big Gauntlet fan. I prefer games like Druid and things like that to have a bit more to them. Okay, I'm dead. So yeah, I'll give this. That's a reasonable conversion. I'll give it 6.5 out of 10. I think if there wasn't quite as many bugs, I'd probably give a bit more. But it's a reasonable enough conversion. And for it, to be honest, that bug doesn't crop up too much. But let's just see if it's fixed itself. Nah, it looks buggered. Right, okay, that's all for this video, so see you in the next one.